Hello, hello, hello. Dana Wilde here, and welcome to the show. I am so excited to talk with you today because I think we have a topic that is really pertinent to a lot of our listeners. You know, some of you, you're out there and you're working your day job and you're doing your passion as a side hustle, and you're trying to figure out like when is the time to make that leap. You know, it can be a challenge. It's like scary to give up that solid, secure income that's coming in all the time, and then how do you make that leap? So I've got a lot to say about this. As you can imagine, let's start digging in. So here's what happened. Somebody wrote into us, and what she said was, I'm so sick of going to work every day. I want to work my business as a Reiki healer full time, but I'm scared to make the leap. Can you help? So the answer is yes, I can. So here are some things to consider with this, because there's a lot of layers to this particular issue. And so let's try to sort through those, or try to figure out what all those layers are. So the first one is this. If you are working the day job and you're scared to make the leap, that's not the time to make the decision. Okay, you want to be using your best brain. You want your brain to be working on your behalf. You want to be in that feel-good place. And frankly, that goes for any decision you make, right? If you are making a decision when you are in a feeling of upset or fear or worry, any of those, you're not using your best brain. All of your creative pathways in your brain are closed down, and you aren't making good decisions. So don't make a decision then. So that's piece number one. Don't make a decision when you're feeling scared to do something. All right, step number two, phase number two, layer number two. What analogy are we going with here exactly? All right, let's call it layer number two, is if you're in your day job and you're sick of it and you're hating it and you're going every day with that kind of energy in your day job, that is not helping you grow your business. Why? What grows our businesses? Not action. It's the feelings that we have. It's the good feelings that we have. It's the being in a positive place. It's having positive expectation. You know, there's this idea that I need to leave my day job because I need more time to build my business. But that analogy, or that idea, that myth, comes from that we build our businesses through action. So now if you start to see like, okay, well, if I don't build my business through action, if I really do build my business through my positive expectation, through noticing my successes, through feeling better, through accessing my best brain as much of the time as I can, to being aware, to busting myself on my stories and limiting beliefs, to turning those limiting beliefs around, if that's what grows my business, I can do that anytime. I can do that at my day job. I can do that while I'm doing the dishes. I can do that anytime. And so for starters, while you're still at your day job, get yourself to the point where you're not sick of it. How do you do that? Train your brain, right? So start thinking things like, okay, I'm thankful for this day job. It's nice to have it. It's nice to have the secure income. I'm not building my new business from fear. And I'm not building my new business from anxiety. And I'm not making decisions in my new business based out of needing to make money. Because of this day job, I am able to grow my business in a smart way. I'm able to grow my business in a peaceful way. I'm able to grow my business in a calm way and allow it to grow and flourish on its own. And I'll know when it's time to make the leap. But in the meantime, I'm going to be really grateful for this money that I've got coming in through the day job. And I'm going to look at the things I appreciate about it. And I'm going to look at the skills that I'm building here that I can apply to the business. And I'm going to see it as the blessing that it is, and be thankful to go there every day. And know that while I'm there, I can build my business with my mind, knowing that I build my business through my dreams and my hopes and my feel-goods and my positive expectation and all of that good stuff. Okay, so next layer. All right, the next layer is, so when is the right time? Because obviously I can appreciate if you're a Reiki healer, you are doing really good work in the world. You're probably having lots of success with your clients and you want more of that. And I can see that. And we all want our businesses to grow faster. Me too. I do too. So the next layer I want to talk about is the time to leave. You'll know when to leave because it will feel like the next logical step. It'll feel like, okay, it's time. I'm ready. I feel calm about this. I know like this is what I'm meant to do. I may not have a lot of money and I may, be taking a bit of a leap of faith that this is going to work for me, but I'm in a place of calm about that now. I realize like it's time. This is the next logical step. It makes sense for me to do this now. So don't try to push the decision with your brain. Instead, try to allow the decision to happen through your knowing and through your brain work and through your positive expectation, through allowing your business to build and not coming from this frantic place of like, okay, I need to have so many clients, X number of clients paying me this much before I leave, but instead coming from this place of like, I know it's going to work out. I feel like it's time. I feel like I'm ready for this. I've got everything I need. I love being at the day job and I love the idea of transitioning, and it's time for me to make that move. This is the next adventure. The next adventure awaits and I'm ready for that leap. So take that move when it feels like the next logical step. Okay, I got one more quick thing for you, and this is really important because it relates to when you do make that leap. When it's time to go to that day job and you do make that leap, this is really important to know. So get a pen. Here it is. Your brain will support you 100% in that leap. Your brain is set up for a thing called homeostasis. So if you are cold, you start to shiver because the body's trying to right itself. You don't need to like say mantras to shiver. You just shiver, right? If you are hot, you sweat. You don't need to make a vision board so you sweat. It just happens. Your body and your brain, it's self-regulating. Your brain, homeostasis is your brain's desire to stay the same. Your brain wants to stay the same. Some of the other gurus out there, they want to use this as a homeostasis, as a concept to help you think you're sabotaging yourself. I don't buy that. I don't think your brain is sabotaging you. I think your brain is your best friend. Your brain has a desire for things to stay the same. And homeostasis, granted, that's the work we do with Train Your Brain, is to raise the level up, to go to the upper echelons of homeostasis. But all those other gurus, they don't talk about the safety net that homeostasis gives us. If your brain has a desire to stay the same, if it likes the familiar, and if you're used to a certain amount of money coming in, when you leave your day job and you go to your full-time job or your full-time business, when you leave and you go full-time Reiki healer like you want to, then now your brain supports it, and your brain will find a way to make that same income that you're used to making. It'll find a way to make the income that's familiar, because that's homeostasis. That's the safety net we've got built in. So, final caveat on this. When you make that jump, this is when brain training is as important or more important than ever before. Because what happens to a lot of entrepreneurs is they'll take a leap of faith, or they'll start their business, and then they have those little freakouts, right? Where it's like, oh my God, what did I do? I've got no money coming in. What am I thinking? This could go wrong. That could go wrong. I just quit that job. So do the steps, right? Do the work. Get aware and be like, okay, hold on. I've got this reticular activating system in my brain. It's my little matchmaker in my head. It's matching up everything I'm thinking about and everything I'm talking about. So I want to stay in a place of positive expectation. I want to stay in a place of feeling good. I want to stay in a place of like knowing that things are going to work out, trusting, having faith, seeing the positive, writing those positive things that happen every day, all the little successes I'm having, knowing that I'm on the right path, moving forward, knowing that the decision came to me and that it felt like the next logical step because it was, and it was the right decision, and it was time to do it. And I feel good that I've made that decision, right? So say those things to yourself over and over. This is working. I'll figure it out. It's working. Because here at the end of the day is the real truth about this day job versus full-time entrepreneur thing. And this goes for everybody out there who's listening, who's in either position. It doesn't matter whether you're in your day job full-time or whether you're in your business full-time. It makes no difference. What matters is that you're training your brain full-time. Because when you feel good, when you have positive expectation that your brain is growing, when you get happy, when you go for that happy place, when you follow your joy, when you let your brain open up and light up, and when you show up as that feel-good person, you get better results. That's just the truth. It makes no difference the choices you make. What matters is what you think about those choices and how you expect your business to grow and how you know that your business builds from your happiness. All right? You know what the best part is? You can do that right now, starting today. Take a deep breath, allow it in, feel good, think those positive thoughts. Say to yourself, I'm getting this, it's working out, all is working out for me, I'm on my way, and then watch your brain match that up. And we'll see you next time on The Mind Aware. Bye, everybody.